we blowing nose, let the smoke dance. Inhaling, exhaling with no hands. I go to Asher, hit my gold chains. My eyes be Asian, but I'm so French. Roll up a sticky parrot with some sushi. Write verses on my phone and dish the loosely. I just light it up like Snoop and Lil Tunechi. Sip gin and juice, so now I'm chillin' loosely. Cause I love pot. All my homies know how to roll, call them dudes, and they grow my stack. I'm a grower and a shower, ask your girl, I bet she knows my spot. She like a green and we got it, you ain't got it, homie. Oh my God, oh my squad, but I love pot. All my homies know how to roll, call them dudes, and they grow my stack. I'm a grower in the shower, ask your girl, I bet she knows my spot. She like a green and we got it, you ain't got it, homie. Oh my God, oh my squad, yeah. I just want a baddie and a little mixture. Like 50,000 likes on all the pictures. I want an ounce of butter, fifth of liquor. To take this broad into the fifth dimension. I mentioned a little birdie tweeted, we gon' hit this. So is this the butter? Her eye isn't listening. I wish that I could post an image while I hit that. But in fact, I don't want the world up in my business. Cause
you already know what time it is. Oh man, the killer is right on cue. She loves to call at the absolute worst fucking times, just like girlfriends like to do. Girlfriends and moms, right? But anyways, yeah, it's October 31st. It's Halloween, bitches. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. That's the Halloweenish fit I have for you guys today. It is what it is. I'm the host of this here channel. I'm Gaff. You're watching One More Round Fights, where we do CPUnits on Fridays. We do watch-alongs on Saturdays for PFL and UFC occasionally. We were doing the Tuesday Night Contender Series watch-alongs. We do the Sunday live chats. It is what it is. We bring the full MMA fight sphere to you motherfuckers. All encompassing. All right, whether it's betting, it's gaming, it's fucking just the casual MMA fan. We're here to make your experience better, motherfucker. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tell a friend. Scan that QR code right there on your left. It should be like right there somewhere. But yeah, don't forget to scan that QR code. Tell a friend about the channel. We're trying to get to 650 motherfuckers. All right, 650. We're still at like 610. We haven't budged. I know I've been away for a little bit. Okay. I was out of town. I was in Orlando. I was in Virginia. I was in Jersey. I was in Atlantic City. I was in Newark. I was all over the place the last couple of weeks. So I couldn't get a couple shows off. It was too much to bring what I had to bring for these jobs and the setups. But I'm back, bitch. So don't forget to scan the QR code because I'm back on the main card minute and One More Round Fights this week. Okay. All right, I'll be back Saturday with Luke on the main card minute. We got you with the Sims here. I got something new for you guys this week that I'll debut later after we do our sim here. So don't forget to stick on by. All right, but yeah, you already know what we're here for, people. We're here to simulate any fights that we can on this card. And shame on the UFC. Shame on EA Sports. The main eventers are not in the game yet again. That's right. We can't simulate Garcia versus Onama. Steve Garcia is not in the game. Davidonama is not in the game. And that leaves you wondering, well, what are we simulating them? Because I damn well know Jeremiah Wells and Themba Garimbo aren't in the game. I know Ante Delija isn't in the game if Renner de Ritter isn't in the game. You know what I mean? Charles Radke damn sure ain't in the game with all the slurs he be slinging around. Cody Durden, Alan Nascimento. No. We're not simulating any of those fights, people. What we came here to simulate is some women's bantamweight greatness. All right. These are the only two fighters in the UFC 5 game that we are able to simulate. So, yes, we will be doing a simulation bet based on that. And based on that is what we'll be putting in. The bout will be Ketlen Vieira and Norma Dumont. Okay. Now, if you were here last week, mofos, now I can see you hating already. I stank face. I see you behind the lens. I see you, motherfuckers. I see you. I see the stank face already. But lest we forget, last week on this very channel, we had a CPUnits cash, bitch. Mackenzie Dern, Tom Aspinall. Obviously, Tom Aspinall voided to make it a Mackenzie Dern single, but bitch, it cashed. Okay, and it cashed as the method as well, because we took Mackenzie Dern decision, and yeah, that is a single cashed as well. So read it and weep. Minus 152. It was a plus 110. We got it at minus 152 in the end, but it cashed. You know, minus 147 on DraftKings. But her to win by decision was plus 250 on DraftKings, plus 260 on FanDuel. So yeah, CPUnits pointed us in the right direction yet again. I don't even. One day I'll go back and do the unit measures, but we're way up on units on CPUnits, by the way. So if you're hopping in late, I mean, you already missed some great hits. Shout out to Jared Cannonier and Angela Hill. You missed some great CPUnit hits, but more coming, man, because looks like we got a little, we got a little Mackenzie Dern hitter right here. When it rains and pours, where there's smoke, there's fire. So hopefully we got another one coming this week, and we could cast something on this Norma Dumont and Ketlen Vieira bout. So we'll also be debuting a ladder challenge this week. Ladder challenge debuting this week. So I'll show you exactly how we'll be doing our ladder challenge. And then, it's 10 to 10,000. The shit. If you guys want to, depending on where we are, if we're feeling good, if we get to that 10K, maybe you guys want to ride it to 100K. Maybe to $1 million, we could do one of those too. One of them crazy ones. Because I always have like a crazy pick on the card that like I don't want to throw in parlays, but then it ends up hitting, and I'm like, fuck, I knew that Walter Walker sub was gonna hit again. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll do a crazier one, like $1 million one in the future, or like how I do a regular and a high risk, but. For now, we're going to start the ladder challenge this week on this card, UFC Vegas 110. So stand by for that. But without further ado, let's get into it, bro, because we came here to play video games, did we not? So these are the games we be playing. I was supposed to stream me playing Apex last night. Honestly, I didn't want to because this controller stick is broken. And I need a new controller. And I don't really want to ruin my third controller because Dakota's currently drawing on my second controller. My first controller. This is my second controller, and that would be my third. So I want to get a replacement controller first before I start streaming again, because when I'm on the sticks, it ain't looking that good. It's actually affecting how I play 2K as well. So we got to change that up. But I've been playing 2K, Apex, Skate, and you already know the games and the fights that we simulate in UFC. For the UFC is UFC 5, and we also simulate Undisputed, but no boxing fighters in the game beside. I think Zach Parker might be in Undisputed, but Joshua Blotzy is not. So unfortunately, and obviously Michaela Mayer. Actually, I'm not sure if Michaela Mayer's in the game. If she is, she just got added. But Mary Spencer for sure is not in Undisputed. So we only simulating UFC 5 this week. And like I said, it's a slim pickings fight card this week. No Steve Garcia, no Davidonama, no co-main eventers in this. We just got 2 prelim female women's bantamweights going at it. So yeah, I mean, recently they added Joshua Van to the game, which was cool. I was happy to see Joshua Van get added. I feel like Ricky Simone might have been added to the game. Let me double check. Let me check on this, the state of the union of the flyweights. You feel me? Let's check out these motherfucking flyweights, bro. Because I want to see how these guys are doing. We got time to kill. We got literally one fight. So let's real quickly check in on the state of the flyweights. Okay, let's go right down to the bottom. Yeah, there he is right there. Our boy Joshua Van. They got him in the game, y'all. 4.5-star fighter. So they finally got one of the top fighters at flyweight in the game. They're starting to make moves, still real slow on some shit. Because obviously, like Juicy Formiga is in the game, Makayev is in the game, but some favorites are not in the game. So it is what it is. But I believe Ricky Simone was added as well. Let me see. Is he in here? Is he in here? Yes, he is. Ricky Simone right here. Ricky Simone was added. A couple other fighters were added. I forget who, but very solid. I'm just upset that, we're still getting main event fighters that aren't in the game because, as you can see, we're here at featherweight. I'll skip right over to D, E, F, and there is no Garcia here, as well as we'll go right over to O, and there is no Onama. So yeah, we're working with slim pickings. Jack Shore's in the game though. Jack Shore's in the game. Anyways, let's get into our UFC Vegas 110 card. We got a single fight slate, people. We got a single fight slate. It is what it is. Let's get into it. We got Ketlen Vieira. These are the cards that we have done. Oh shit, it's UFC 322 Makhachev is fighting. Wait, or did I just number this wrong? Holy fuck. Oh no, yeah, it's 322 Makhachev. Okay, yeah. So UFC 321, we did UFC Vancouver, didn't go our way. It is what it is. We cashed on UFC 321. Shout out to Mackenzie Dern. Shout out to our female strawweight champion. There isn't a male strawweight champion. I don't know why I said that, but our women's strawweight champion. It's been a long time coming for her to finally reach gold in the UFC. Let's see how far she can take this. I see a lot of girls that she can beat, but there's some girls that's beating her. So it is what it is. Let's see what's happening at strawweight. But we have this week's card. Ketlen Vieira, Norma Dumont. Personally, I think this is going to be a Ketlen Vieira decision in the real life. I don't know what the CPUnits is going to yield for us. I imagine it yields a decision because honestly, why would it be a finish? Like, is Ketlen going to head kick her? No. Is Norma going to sub her? Probably not. So, like, this fight definitely goes the distance, especially since this is a 3-round fight. It's not a 5-round fight. You never know. Norma Dumont has been streaking lately. I mean, I'm gonna do this before the walkouts, and if I have any sweeping things, I'll go over them then. But Norma Dumont's on a pretty sick streak right now. I'm not gonna lie, but this is the 4th fight on the card, by the way. So don't forget to get your bets in early on this one. You could miss it if you're sleeping on the prelims, like I know a lot of people like to do. I mean, earlier in Norma Dumont's career, she lost to Megan Anderson. She got knocked out with a punch. This was February 29th of 2020. This was just before the pandemic. Okay. Then she fights in November, beats Ashley Evans Smith, beats Felicia Spencer, beats Aspen Ladd. Then loses to Macy Chasson, mutual opponent between her and Ketlen Vieira. Also, Ketlen Vieira's last opponent, by the way. Also, the last person that Norma Dumont lost to, because after that loss on May 7th of 2022 at UFC 274 by split decision, by the way, she goes on a 5-fight win streak to bring her to this fight now. She beats Danielle Wolf by decision. She beats Carol Hossa by decision, all unanimous, by the way. She beats Chelsea Chandler by decision, Jermaine Durandamy, and Irene Aldana, all by unanimous decision. Yeah, all of these fights in Vegas too, by the way. So she has a really nice streak in Vegas. UFC 279 and UFC 306 were at big arenas, but Fight Night Pavlovich versus Blades, Home versus Bueno Silva, and Allen versus Curtis 2, I believe, were all Apex cards. So she has experienced both ways, and she gets unanimous decisions either way. 10 of her 12 wins are by decision. Her other 2 wins, both by submission. When she loses, it's either by knockout or by decision. She's only lost twice. So Norma Dumont, pretty tough out right now. Ketlen Vieira, hard finding consistency at women's bantamweight because she gets knocked out by Irene Aldana. Okay, surprise knockout in a fight that she was doing pretty decent in. Then she beats Sijara Eubanks, then loses to Yana Santos, formerly Yana Kunitskaya, by unanimous decision, by the way. That was February 20th of 2021. She beats Miesha Tate and Holly Holm, a little long in the tooth, both of these ladies, though it was 2021 and 2022, so it does look a lot better. Still a long time ago that she beat them. Loses to Raquel Pennington. Wasn't the champ at the time, but still lost to a former champion. That was by split decision, so she's alternating kind of wins and losses. Now she beats Pani Kianzad, unanimous decision, July 22nd of 2023, then loses to Kayla Harrison, now champion at bantamweight. So a lot of former title challengers, former champions on her resume, and that she's lost to. Okay. And her last win was against Macy Chasson in May of this year, May 31st, at UFC on ESPN Gamrot versus Klein. So that was also a featherweight bout, by the way. So she is now coming back down to bantamweight for this fight. I don't know the reasoning. Maybe the weight cutting is getting hard again for her. We know she missed weight against Yana Kunitskaya and that Yana Santos, and that definitely played a large part in why she lost that fight unanimously. Her gas tank was gone. This could be, I figured my weight out at 35. I just wanted a little break at 45 to figure things out. It could have been a lot of things, but I just view Ketlen Vieira as the younger, better fighter here. And I think she's going to pretty much beat up Norma Dumont. I could be completely wrong, and Norma Dumont's going to unanimous decision, her 6th bantamweight in a row. But I think Ketlen Vieira is the better fighter of the two. She has more finishing ability. She's less one-dimensional, even though Norma Dumont, has a lot of sides to her game. I just think Ketlen Vieira is going to win this fight. So we'll see what happens. I like both ladies, both Brazilian. This is a Brazilian showdown, by the way. And if you don't already know, we're in that cup chair. We sit here and watch. We do not play. This is a full-on CPU versus CPU affair, and we're just enjoying the show. Okay? So, yeah, controller just goes off to the side here. I do not play. This is all the game from here.
Here is tonight's
These ladies are both 33 years of age. 5'8" is Ketlen Vieira. 5'7" is Norma Dumont. 68 and 67. 15 and 4 is Ketlen Vieira. 12 and 2 is Norma Dumont. So an inch taller, an inch longer reach. Ketlen Vieira. She's a little bit younger, even though the ages are the same. I believe she was born in April or something, and Norma Dumont was born in October. So, actually, no, that might mean that Norma's younger. But, yeah, man, I just think she's going to stay on her feet. She's going to land the better strikes. She's going to win this.
All right, so here is Ketlen Vieira, another big spot for her here tonight. She got off to a very good start her last time out. Now let's see if Vieira can continue that trend and continue her ascent up the bantamweight.
Interesting game plan. Norma a little more active, already ahead.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Ladies very content to fight on the outside, conducive to a decision.
Dumont going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
Ooh, just missed on that kick.
She missed with that jab. Dumont's kick attempt, that one was blocked.
Okay. All right. A little slow here, a little slow. Let's see who's in these comments. Kyle in the house. What's good, big dog? What up, Kyle? How you doing, bro? Melker says, I've been needing my hit for that GAFCON cush. A week without it's been too long. I know, bro. I know. I've been out there game. At least we got that CPUnits off when we could, but I mean, it cash, baby. It cash. It's longer. Salute, Mr. Kyle.
It doesn't matter. It's only a video game. Get going to try to knock out your opponent.
Looked like that body kick got home.
Uh-oh.
She lands the side kick.
Oh, Norma's looking good. I want to have a Norma bet, so if she does win this, I mean, you know.
Leg kick now.
I also want to put in a Norma unanimous bet. I feel like it's too stupid to not do, you know, especially if Ketlen has not figured out the way. Ooh. Nice strong kick from Ketlen. But if she hasn't figured out her gas tank or her weight cut issues, and Norma's able to just put the pace on her and beat her up, and shit. I would love to have a Norma Dumont unanimous. I'm not sure what the odds are. I haven't looked just yet, but I imagine that Ketlen would be the dog because of the run that Norma's on. So Norma unanimous might be in the 200 range, plus 200. Norma by decisions probably plus 110.
Now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
Ooh, that kick
her lead leg is
hurt Ketlen.
Lead leg. It's the
Come on, Norma.
It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
What up, Melker? Kaz got a new job. I'm on the clock right now, unfortunately. Well. Damn. Well, on to bigger and better things, Kyle. I'm happy, brother. Happy for you. Perfect timing for a stream so I can get through the end of this day. LOL. Yeah, I got you. I got you. We have this. We have at least another 15 minutes of this, and then I'll get through my my picks, show off the chart, and then we'll get into the ladder challenge. And then we'll get up out of here, you know.
Man, she can hardly stand now. And if she was a step behind before when she was fresh, how do you think she feels now that she's barely able to step on that leg?
Norma's beating her up, huh?
Oh, good lead right by Dumont.
Norma just looks a lot better.
Now lands a kick to the body.
Any fight's bound to be worthy scraps to watch on this card. Definitely the Bulgarian and Del Valle fight. Valle, whatever his name is. That's going to be a banger. Kozraki, Daniel Francis is going to be a banger. Oh, shit. What else? Billy Ellicana, Kevin Christian, sloppy light heavyweight. Kevin Christian has never gone to a decision, so that's going to be interesting. Dante Johnson, Stradricus Dumas is going to be interesting because somebody's going to get finished. I'm not sure who, because I've been hearing a lot of Dante's got staff shit going around. Honestly, there's a lot of low-key bangers. Phil Rowe and Kosakyun. That's going to be a fire bout. Those boys are both strikers. They're going to be hammering at each other. I don't think that's going to go to the ground too much unless Phil Rowe club and sub. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bangers. Jeremiah Wells and Tempo Garimbo. If Garimbo isn't a wet blanket. Dumont's cut. Vieira's starting to come back at the end of this. Here we go.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
And I would say that this fight is potential to be a banger, but neither of these girls have finishing ability. So if it is a banger, it's because it's just a war and there's blood everywhere and they can't finish each other. But Norma Dumont doesn't thrive in that type of fight, so that fight won't happen.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately.
Holy shit, Kyle. I literally got a job yesterday, started today, then left to write my exam, then came back to finish my shift. I was high as fuck when I got back in the shift. Everybody getting new jobs now. I'm happy. This is the season, yo. Motherfuckers got swept out, and new motherfuckers coming in.
It comes down the face. Right
Hell
into
yeah,
the
dude!
eye.
Congrats, congrats to both of you guys.
You want to have clear
I just got some stuff delivered like 20 minutes ago, so I'll be on the same page. I got mine delivered last night. I got some.
You
ready to fight?
Oh shit! I didn't look at the. Where's the controller? I didn't look at the round. We got some strawberry splash and some runts. Strawberry splash and some runts. That's what we're working with. Let's look at the stats because we like to look at the stats, bro. That's what we. Oh shit! What are we doing? Just to make sure we know. Yeah, I was thinking Dumont won that round. She definitely beat her in total strikes. Significant strikes, almost doubled her up. Hurt her leg multiple times. And yeah, I mean, control time went to Ketlen, but it was very minimal. She did kind of hurt Dumont. She cut her, but I got to give that round to Norma Dumont, 10-9.
All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best
and now Ketlen's hurting her legs.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going to the next round that this is my
She's
fight,
checking. Ketlen's smashing those legs. Seriously, who says we are degens? One more round of main card. Fans are employed as fuck over here. I'm just glad I'm back doing my normal time, man. Fridays, 2 o'clock. Get them out early at the CPUnits. Then we get to enjoy the weigh-ins. Then you get the bets later in the night. It kind of sucks when everything's late as fuck for everybody. You know, I like to get it out early. Get more view time that way, too. Oh, man. Norma's hurting on that leg. Ketlen's definitely winning round 2. For sure.
Being very active, she lands a nice punch to the head.
Ooh, head kick from Norma.
Another big shot to the head.
She's just Ketlen's clear game plan is to attack the legs of Norma.
Dumont
and then come up high.
Punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Muay Thai clinch. Oh, just dropped with a leg kick. Nice knee. Might have blocked that body kick. These ladies are going harder in round 2.
It's hard to watch.
Nice jab by Vieira.
Nice uppercut.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drop.
Takedown attempt, and she gets it from Vieira. She's in the guard of Norma Dumont, looking to keep her down. And Norma gets back to her feet pretty quickly. And she breaks, but eats a couple strikes on the break. Shit.
Just over 3 minutes.
Laughing my ass off. Not gonna lie, that one stream that autoplayed in my living room TV at 1 a.m. when I was already in bed was fun, even though it scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, I think that was my late night CPUnits that I had to get off, or else I was not gonna get it off. And I'm glad I did because we made some money off of it. Bro, and guess what? Before I started watching MK one more round and Main Card Minute, I was a degenerate who watched MMA only since then. I've become a student who's now employed. Talk about the best podcast for a come up. Right? Yeah, see? Proven examples. AZ Ray Video says crazy that Vieira versus Dumont isn't on the main card. Dumont could definitely get the title shot with the win. That's what I'm saying. It is pretty low placement. Maybe they will elevate it. You know, they've been doing that a lot lately. AZ, but I doubt it because they've been treating lady fights. Oh, Vieira fucking cracked her with that high head kick. That right high head kick almost dropped her ass. She wobbled her bad. This is definitely Vieira's round 2. Without a shadow of a doubt. And Kyle says that Melker, that's what's up.
Pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this.
Yeah, but they've been sweeping some girls under the rug, man. Like, what was it, Veronica Hardy? Like headlines, like, I mean, not headlines. Sorry, opened the card for like 5 straight pay-per-views or some shit like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, for as long as she's been in the UFC, I feel like she's been through 4 different fight kits, and she hasn't been elevated to the first fight from the first fight of the night, regardless of her fight style. Like second at least, third.
She is attacking it effectively.
You know, fight night.
She gets to the single
4th on a fight night card. I don't know. It's pretty crazy though. Oh, yeah, I know that head kick had me. Some of your favorite horror scary movies.
As we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight.
Let's
and you can see the
see.
confidence growing with every
I like the Saw
It's
series.
overwhelming.
I like the Saw series a lot.
Being there with
I
her
love
when
the
she's
Saw
in this
series.
flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing.
I
That
loved
now
all the
the
Jason
activity is starting to
series,
pick
Freddy
up.
vs.
If she can
Jason.
continue to
I
fight
like
in
Mike
this way, I wouldn't be
Myers.
surprised if this fight
I
gets
like
finished.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Freddy
she misses
Krueger.
with the left punch there.
What else?
Limping pretty seriously right
There's
now.
a Rob
That
Zombie
last
one.
kick
Was
to the
it
right leg that appeared to cause her the problems. Keep
some
an eye on
horrors
that
or something like
storyline
that? I like
as the
that
fight
one too.
continues.
Scary movies. Scary movies.
20
Oh,
seconds to round
Candyman.
two.
Candyman's an all-time scary
Beautifully
movie
placed in
for
time
me.
kick there by Dumont.
What
That
else?
was a big check.
Ooh, drops her with another leg kick.
Vieira gets up and is
I'm
back
still
on
getting
the
around
feet.
to the
Very
Vieira.
nice.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember some scary movies, but some don't really even register as scary for me. Like scary movie, will that count? The Scream series is okay for me. It's not. It doesn't really do much for me. If I'm being honest. I didn't even watch the last one. But definitely scary movie because comedy and horror, I guess. But that was funny as fuck. Use my strong hand. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite genre for sure of movies that I like to watch. It's either comedy or horror. A month ago, my girlfriend was watching The Conjuring in bed, and I was trying to sleep. Even listening to that shit was scary, and maybe I actually want to watch that series. That's right. Oh, The Ring, another one I like. I got to remember to do my tabology picks, pulling up to the page now, so I can't forget. I've gotten in the habit of like Monday getting them bitches in. The first second that I remember it, don't even push it off like I normally do. That makes me forget. Just do it early, and that's why my picks did well. This week. Every week I either miss it or race to put them in with 2 minutes left before the clock. Not a huge horror movie guy personally. I like more psychological, scary shit. That too, bro. I like a lot of. I mean, if we're counting that, then Shutter Island. I love Shutter Island. Psychological thrillers. What the fuck is it? Not Dante's. Donnie Darko. I like Donnie Darko. If we're going psychological, all that shit too. The witch type shit. If we're going witch shit, fuck. There was one back in the day with that chick that died that played the slutty goth in Waterboy. Forgot what that was. Candyman is dope. Still haven't seen the remake. Me neither. Fuck a remake, bro. I'm tired of that remake shit. Strong Hand. I haven't heard of that in a while. Yo, we used to, me and my boys used to get a house in the summers, like with a couple of our girlfriends and shit. And then somehow every time drunk, like 11, 12 o'clock, somebody would put that movie on. We'd end up all watching it, drinking, quoting the movie the entire time through. So I have a soft spot for that. The Witch, Hereditary, Censor. I don't think I've seen. I think I've seen The Witch. I don't think I've seen Hereditary or Censor. What's the one with the fucking? There was like a witch that lived in the woods and she fed the kids cherries, and then I forget what it was. There was another good one like that. And then Fairuza Balk was the chick on Waterboy and In the Craft. Oh yeah, In the Craft. Yeah, Fairuza Bank. Rest in peace. All right, so let's see. I thought Vieira won that round, and she definitely did. Look at that control time, takedowns, total strikes, significant strikes, leg health events. These girls were both going at it with the leg health events, but then she stunned and wobbled her. So with that big high head kick, shout out to Ketlen Vieira. So Ketlen Vieira brings it back to 1-1. I feel like whoever wins this round wins the fight.
Let's get this last round in now, okay? You just gotta be patient.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I
Oh
can't
yeah, and
believe
Fairuza Balk was,
that we are going to another round.
she could have caught
I
it
thought
too.
It was over. She landed it perfectly.
That was my type back
Usually
then.
that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Those legs turn inside out. Fucking checked beautifully. Here we go. Round three. Round three. Roll the marbles.
All right, so the previous 2 rounds pretty entertaining.
Nice body kick.
We'll see who has the upper hand
Ketlen
here
ahead
in
in round 3 already.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were
The big overhand right.
We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 talented fighters.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did?
They both landed
round,
there, an elbow and an
high volume of
overhand.
strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight.
Keeps going to the body.
Trying to hammer that big
Checking
leg.
those kicks would serve her well. Ooh, she eats a big straight. Come on now.
Oh, nice
Come on,
jab
Ketlen.
by
I
Vieira.
need some Ketlen bets.
All
I
right,
need
so
me a
she
Ketlen
continues
bet.
to attack.
Ooh.
Cannot take too many of those.
Again, I will pause this with 1 second left so the decision doesn't get ruined, just so we can check out the stats. No prop quiz spoilers, please. No. Gotcha. Oh no, Ketlen's hurt. Ketlen's hurt. Hope you good, Senor Lazy Bed. Lazy in the chat. You already know.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Whitaker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it.
I just realized I was lazy. Damn, Lazy, you snuck in there on me with the first of all.
As much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says if I can take something from John Lineker, is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot.
Norma's about to steal this fucking fight because she
or
hurt fucking Ketlen mouth. She didn't drop her though.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that
So that's still up to interpretation. Lazy says, "What up, Melker? All good." My phone doing this thing where it only charges when it's shut off, and it's pissing me off. Ooh, who got hurt? Ketlen hurt to the body. Norma's. Oh shit! Norma's walking her down. Oh no.
Under 3 minutes
Norma's
now
gonna wait. Why does Norma look hurt? What is happening? Who's hurt? I need Ketlen to fucking do something. I haven't seen a lot of positives, noticeable positives.
Unable to connect. So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game.
And Lazy, I feel like a similar thing was happening to me with my phone, but then it ended up being my charger. But maybe it's your phone. I don't know.
They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting the way that
Norma's
she is,
whooping Ketlen's ass in round 3.
She
looks like she definitely fully recovered from round 2's ass whooping.
Well,
oh, eats some toes to the nose. And almost eats another head kick.
2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
This needs to be Ketlen's 2 minutes. She can't let Norma just keep beating up on her. Ooh, big knees.
More of the same. She lands
head kick's coming, bro. I'm telling you. She's going to switch stances and hit her with a right high.
Man,
oh, left high.
She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head. And now you see that.
She'll probably get back to kicking those legs. That was doing good for her.
Oh, how about the wind up and
he shoots, doesn't get it. Ketlen not looking good. This is a Dumont fight currently.
Nice knee to the body
big knee.
by Dumont.
Ketlen trying to land some nice strikes.
Dominant position. Trying to kick the leg out.
She needs to land something big though.
This fighter down the stretch. She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight.
And then she ends up eating big shots on the clinch. I feel like this fight's gonna look exactly like this. Like exactly. Ooh. Ooh. If Ketlen could drop her here, she could steal the fight for 45 seconds. She could hurt her enough to drop her. She could steal the fight.
She closes the distance.
Oh, I feel like one more big shot, Ketlen.
Cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now.
One more big shot, and I think Ketlen could put her down. Oh, she hurts her. She hurts her. Ketlen with 30 seconds left.
She can't possibly know where she is right now.
Big knees. Oh, she eats shots in the clinch. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Final
she needs to fake a shot low and come up high.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now
big knees, big knees. Ooh. Oh, guys, I forgot to pause it, but I think we're just going to have to look at the stats afterwards. I don't want to ruin the decision. I don't know, man, because Ketlen did hurt her at the end there. Nearly came back. Bro, this better not be a draw. You know our draw rule. In a draw, we got to re-simulate right away, but we also got to bet that draw.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go
Ketlen
to the
looks
judges'
happy.
scorecards for decision. All 3 judges
All
scored the
3.
contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision,
Ketlen, wow, stole it at the end there. Stole it at the end because she was losing round 3 in my opinion. I gotta see how the judges scored that shit.
Nature of this Brazilian's game, you gotta think.
I gotta see how they scored that shit. I gotta. Let's see. Round 3. Dumont did hurt her, but she had the 6 leg held events that she hurt Dumont with. Beat her on total strikes. It was decently close on significant strikes. She had the control time. Okay. Yeah, I would say 2 and 3. Vieira. 1 to Dumont. How the judges see it. All 3 judges saw Dumont round 1. All 3 saw Vieira with rounds 2 and 3. Huh. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Pretty clean there. Didn't see. Let's see what the chat's hitting on. Oh, Lazy says that's what I was thinking. Might be the Charger. Huh. I think Dumont will win tomorrow, maybe via finish. That's entirely possible, but if she does finish Vieira, like I just don't see Vieira gassing out in a 3-round fight. I mean, she did last time on a bad weight cut, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. I just don't see. I really feel like this fight definitely goes the distance, and it's probably Dumont decision and her 6th unanimous. But CPUnits is spitting that Vieira, and it's pretty good money coming back on it. So I'm gonna have to ride, my bro. Which sucks because I just bought this damn Charger. Oof, Lazy, that's rough. And then Casa Sut Lazy, yo Kyle. And then actually got to focus a bit on work, unfortunately. All good. I will be tuning in for the dump truck Dumont, but I don't have high hopes for this fight. Well, you should, because these are the props that we'll be betting on this fight, baby. On this very fight here. And then I'll give you guys the chart. Okay. So here we go. It's the 4th fight of the night. Oh, it looks like it's moved up because it's not near the bottom now. I'm seeing it near the main card, 5:45 p.m. No, still low on the card. Okay. Ketlen Vieira money line is plus 145. Love that. The over 2.5 is minus 475. Love that. Point spread for Vieira is plus 3.5. That's sitting at minus 205. I like that as well. Ketlen Vieira by decision is plus 185. You always know I love that. You know I love a plus money female decision bet. You know I love it. You know I do. Fight to go to decision is minus 400. That is egregious, but very true to happen. That probably will happen. Let's be honest here. Can we get money back on a decision or something else? What about decision or TKO? Plus 160. What about Dumont? Yeah, it's not worth it either way on that. The only person that, yeah, you lose odds on Ketlen. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for either of them. To win by unanimous, it would have been plus 130 for Dumont. I thought it would have been in the plus two range. But yeah, unanimous Ketlen Vieira is plus 250. Plus 250. Oh, shit. And then Ketlen Vieira to win an over 1.5 is plus 150. Ketlen Vieira to win an over 2.5 is plus 165. Ketlen Vieira to win in round 3 or decision is plus 165. Like I said, fight to go the distance is minus 400. Fight to start round 3 is minus 700. And the fighter props are not out on any takedowns. Doesn't matter because only Ketlen got 1 takedown. And then significant strikes was only at a 50 and a 60 clip. That might be a little high for where they're going to set their line at, actually. So maybe that might be worth it. But yeah, those are all the props on this fight. Those are all the props on this fight, and those are all the props we'll be taking. We'll be taking Ketlen Vieira money line at a plus 145, Ketlen Vieira decision at a plus 185, and those are our 2 CPUnits bets. There's nothing else to take here. 2 simpleton bets. And they're both on Ketlen Vieira. So let's hope both of those cash, and let's hope CPUnits does this well again. But now, to our favorite portion of the evening. Again, if you haven't already, please scan the QR code, subscribe to the channel, send a picture of the QR code to your friend. Tell him to join the family. Join us on this rocket ship to the fucking moon, bitch. Anyways, yeah, scan that QR code, become a fan of the channel. We're trying to get to 650. Stop being a bitch and come on. All right, let's get into my picks. You know, as I like to do, I like to share the chart, baby. Share the fucking chart. And you know what's on this chart? Yeah, you know what's on this chart. Some motherfucking picks. Let's start from the bottom and go to the top, shall we? Let's do this. At women's strawweight, Talita Alencar is taking on Ariane Carnelosi. So I know Alencar is the favorite. I know this fight's gonna go the distance. I like Carnelosi in this fight. Couple of reasons. I think she's just gonna be the bigger, stronger fighter in this fight. And when every fight starts on the feet, Alencar's gonna have to get it to the ground first. And I know Carnelosi has lost to some grapplers in the past by them stalling her out. I feel like she's going to fix some of these mistakes. She's going to come back, land the biggest strikes, and she's going to win this fight by decision. I like a Carnelosi spread, but I think she's actually going to win this fight by decision. Alencar decision might be the way to go. I like the Carnelosi decision. I like the Carnelosi spread. Carnelosi finish is also in play. I like her as a dog, man. I really do. At welterweight, Phil Rowe's taking a Kosiakun. I like Phil Rowe. I always ride with my dog, Phil Rowe. Brooklyn standout. Let's go. Phil Rowe, I like him to get a TKO. So the guy he's fighting, he's a striker. No way to put it. He likes to stay on the feet. He likes to bang. He will get on your back and try to waste some time, but he likes to stay on the feet. And I think Phil Rowe can entice him into a striking fight and catch him. I think a Phil Rowe TKO is in play. I like a Rowe finish, maybe a club and sub. Obviously, a co-decision's in play because Phil Rowe has never won a decision. He's never won a decision. So I don't see him getting finished by co, but I could see him getting, controlled. So co-decision would be a nice hedge, but I like Phil Rowe to get a TKO or a finish win at welterweight. At women's strawweight, Alice Ardelian is taking on Montserrat Ruiz. If you know Alice, you probably know her from TikTok, Instagram, one of those two. But she is a women's strawweight. I think she's actually gone down in weight. Didn't she used to fight at flyweight? But anyways, I think she's going to get a decision win here. Montserrat Ruiz is absolutely not good and not UFC level. She's lost 3 fights by TKO in a row. That should have been her last one, but apparently she got one more last fight. They're going to feed her to Alice here. Alice is going to wrestle fuck the shit out of her and show her who's boss. She might even get a mercy finish, and she might get her 4th TKO loss in a row. So I like Alice Ardelian to get a decision win, but an Ardelian finish is entirely possible. Now, if Ruiz is somehow, like fighters love to do when I bet against them, and somehow has a resurgence and saves her fucking job by getting a big decision win and controls Alice Ardelian, well, maybe Ruiz spread and Ruiz decision is also a bet for you, but it is not, and I repeat, it is not the bet for me. At women's bantamweight, Ketlen Vieira and Norma Dumont. I actually have Ketlen Vieira decision on my sheet here. This is who I liked and favored at the beginning of this fight. That's who I thought would win. That's who CPUnits spit out. That's not going to verify anything. I'm not going to be putting this fight in any of my parlays per se, especially since it's already in the CPUnits. But I'm liking Ketlen Vieira to get a decision win. I just feel like she's more promising. I mean, her style is better. I think she's fought the better competition. She just hasn't beaten the better competition. Sorry, she hasn't beaten the better competition as of late. So I think Vieira decision, obviously a Dumont spread, Dumont decisions in play, but hey, man. Oh, actually, Dumont spread is not in play. I don't like that because it's minus. So let me take off. I like this fight to go the distance. I like Dumont decision and Vieira decision. And yeah, keep in mind that Vieira is coming back down from featherweight. At middleweight, Cedricus Dumas is taking on Dante Johnson. Dante Johnson, 6 fights, 6 wins, 6 round 1 KOs. Okay, so I think it's going to be a Johnson round 1 KO. I've heard a lot of shit about him getting stabbed this week, all this other shit. He is also small. I believe he's 5'8", 5'8" at at middleweight. He's basically what's his name? Deron Wynn. So very small but very powerful. Okay, and Cedricus Dumas not actually that good. Also a lot of outside the octagon troubles. This could be a get you up out of there, feature this guy Dante kind of fight, which is I think that's what it is. But Dumas could also surprise us. Johnson might be dealing with Stav, catches him. He is the way longer, bigger fighter. He could catch him coming in. Dumas KO is a nice hedge. Dumas decision is also a nice hedge. Maybe Dante puts a beating on him, tires him out, doesn't get the finish. Dumas comes back in round 2, just long and strong, puts him up against the fence, beats him up, and then does the same in round 3, somehow gets a fucking win. None of my money will be going on Dumas. But yeah, Dante Johnson, TKO round 1 is absolutely what I believe in here. At bantamweight, Timothy Kwamba. I know Luke is probably on Kwamba bullshit. Fuck him. All right, we're on Lee Shang-Ho. Shang-Ho Lee. Monster team. Monster house. Monster fight house. All that shit. Monster, baby. All right, I like a lead TKO round 2. Okay, Monster House, baby. Now, Kwamba KO is obviously in play. Both these guys love to swing and bang. I think it's a KO either way. Obviously, if you think it goes the distance, just go with fight end decision. Don't make it too sweaty for yourself. But Timothy Kwamba moved down in weight for this, people. Keep that in mind. Timothy Kwamba moved down in weight. Not a lot of people noticing this. Moved down in weight. He was fighting at lightweight, and then he was fighting at featherweight. He is now taking a fight at bantamweight against a bantamweight that hits pretty hard. I think this guy is going to test how much water he's got in his brain, and I think Chang Ho Lee going to get us a TKO. Obviously, he hedged with that Kwamba KO because maybe he comes back down, he uses all that power, and we're like, holy shit, him as a bantamweight's a monster. But yeah, I like the lead TKO. And at light heavyweight, Billy Alicana and Kevin Christian. Kevin Christian, 6'7". Okay, 6'7". He's a finisher, win or lose. He's never gone to decision. All right, and I don't think Alicana is going to take him to decision. I think this is a fight to showcase Alicana what he can do. His last fight was fun. He somehow pulled it out. I think this is going to be similar. I think this is going to be a light heavyweight bout for Billy Alicana where he catches him with a nice TKO. Maybe he's trying to take him to the ground. He's a blanket over him. Billy Alicana gets back up, gets him up against the fence, lands an elbow maybe. And I see Alicana getting a round 2 TKO. Possibly a Christian sub if Alicana can't get back up because 6'7" guy on top of you is a lot of man to get up from under. You know, and a fight and decision is entirely possible as well because there could be finishes. Oh shit, trick-or-treaters are starting in this bitch. Yeah, Billy Alicana, possible to get the TKO. At flyweight to open up the main card, Alan Nascimento, and why does this say Rafael Estevam? It's Cody Durden. I guess Cody Durden is a short notice replacement for Rafael Estevam. Yes, Cody Durden is a short notice replacement for Rafael Estevam. So this is a short notice fight for Cody Durden. I'm writing that in. So Estevam was the opponent. I still favored Nascimento, and now Durden stepping in on short notice. Durden's probably going to get subbed early. He's been subbed 4 times in his career. Nascimento has 14 wins by sub. Okay, and when Nascimento loses, it's by decision. This is not a fight that Cody Durden would win a decision in, a short notice fight where you need your gas tank against a flyweight that's going to be putting it on you, trying to get you to the ground, trying to take your back, trying to sap your gas tank with body triangles. It's going to be a tough fight. I think Nascimento gets the sub one way or another. If it's not round 1, it's round 2. If it's not round 2, it's round 3. He gets the sub, man, at flyweight. At welterweight, Charles Radke's taking on Daniel Frunze. I'd like Frunze to get the upset here, actually. I think Radke's going to look good early. He's going to be putting it on him. You're like, holy shit, Radke might be back. And then I think he's going to start to fade. And Daniel Frunze is going to come back. He's going to put some big hands on him. He's going to finish him. I think the Romania parlay is in full effect. I think Frunze and Alice Ardelian is a solid parlay. Daniel Frunze and Alice Ardelian is a solid parlay, and I really think that one's going to cash. It should be in the plus 200 range. I hope it is. We'll check it out a little later, but yeah, I like Frunze, man. I like him to beat Radke. Now, Radke finishes a good hedge, obviously. I don't even like the Durden decision as a hedge. Why is that there? Maybe I should go Nascimento fight end decision, because if it goes there, it's going to be dicey. Yeah, Radke finish and then the fight end decision, because maybe they can't finish each other. It's both sloppy. They have respect for each other at the end of this fight. But yeah, I like Daniel Frunze here. I don't know why, I just do. At featherweight, Isaac Delgarian's taking on Yadier Del Valle. I like Del Valle, man. I think he's going to use grappling. I think Delgarian's going to face his first adversity here, his first real adversity besides his L that he's taken, because he's not undefeated. But I think Del Valle remains undefeated. I think both are going to look good early. There's going to be fun scrambles. But the Del Valle is going to get the better of those scrambles. And I think he's going to get the decision win at featherweight. At welterweight, Jeremiah Wells and Temba Garimba. Well, I think Garimbo's possibly going to win a unanimous decision. But Wells has been training with Renzo Gracie Philly, which a lot of good grapplers over there. There's Andre Petrosky. There's the welterweight Sean Brady. You know, Joe Piper's beating up on dudes over there. Like, I think Jeremiah Wells is a great camp around him to help with that type of style that would be employed from Themba Garimbo. Also, Themba Garimbo coming off around 1 KO recently and early too. That button needs to be tested early by Jeremiah Wells, and Jeremiah Wells is absolutely that fighter to go test it right away. I think he's going to come out early, try to get that TKO win, and he's going to succeed. Jeremiah Wells, round 1 TKO. At heavyweight, Waldo Cortez Acosta and Ante Delija. Ante Delija coming over from the PFL. He's usually winning by round 1 TKO, but the problem here is Waldo Cortez Acosta had never been finished. This is a heavyweight fight. We've been seeing a lot of heavyweight slop recently. I think we get a little bit of more. I think Delija does get the win. He does come in, still looks great. But it's a decision win for him. Obviously, a Waldo Cortez Acosta decision's in play if it goes the distance, but I think it's going to look very one-sided with Delija putting him up against the fence and beating him up, just unable to find the finish. And if he does get the finish, well, shit, Delija KO might be a good little prop to throw in as well. Okay. If you're worried about Delija's gas tank, it should be solid in a 3-round fight. The 5-round fight is where he lost to Bruno Capoloza by decision. So if that's factored into your decision of not trusting him in a 3-round fight against Waldo Cortez Acosta, I think you should still trust Ante Delija here. And at featherweight, Steve Garcia and David Onama. Steve Garcia. I like Steve Garcia, man. Onama only has decision wins in his last 3 fights, and Garcia has been going after it and getting after it in most of his fights. He always tries to prove a point to land more damage. We've seen Onama get caught multiple times in a lot of his fights. I think Steve Garcia is going to catch him late in round 3, and I don't think Onama is going to have the legs for it if it goes late. If this fight goes the distance, I don't see anybody getting out of round 4 or 5. Somebody's getting finished, man. I just really think somebody's getting finished. I think Garcia is a little hungrier. I like the way he's talking about the people in the division. And I'm pretty much going to have a Garcia TKO, possibly a Garcia finish, maybe just a fight and decision. But the thing I feel the most confident in if I don't do that, is maybe putting in a Factory X parlay. I like Onama Bulgarian just in case Del Valle and Garcia don't get it done. So Onama Bulgarian parlay might be going in as well, but I like the Romania parlay and I like the Factory X as well. And those are the picks. Those are the picks, guys. That's it. That's what I got for you, motherfuckers. All right. Yo, I'm late. What results did we get? We got a Ketlen Vieira decision, Sleeto. That's what we got. Nikki V89 in the house. Yo, Gap. What up? What up, Nikki? How you feeling? Is Lazy Bet a bot? You're everywhere, brother. Nah, he's not a bot. Most definitely not a bot. But appreciate Lazy for coming through. Appreciate Nikki for coming through. Sleeto, Kyle, AZ Ray, Melker, Main Card Minute. Who else? Richland's gonna be watching this after the fact. I know he's pulling through. He's coming through for that chart. Everybody that came through, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like and follow on Instagram, YouTube, all those other channels. That's where we'll be putting out the parlays, the one more round parlay, the one more round high risk, the CPUnits. That's where all the graphics will be going for that. Oh, before I get out of here, I forgot to talk about the ladder challenge. And again, we're trying to get to 650, so please subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Infrared as well. Cheers, Gav. Cheers to you, Infrared. All right, guys. So like I said, we're going to be getting the ladder challenge done. Okay, so this is an example. We haven't started it yet, but this is an example of how it's going to work. Okay, so this is the one more round ladder challenge. Leg one, we're always going to start with $10. Okay, we're going to take that bet. Whatever odds we take on our first bet, we're going to take our $10 out of it for leg two. So from then on, we can't lose the money. We got our money back. Okay. So by leg two, we should have our money back already and use the winnings only. From then on forward, we use everything. So leg two would be the full $26 winnings that we got from that first bet, turn into 52 if the leg was plus 100 that you can see there. And then it would be $52 for leg three. Obviously, the day three, whatever, whatever day we're on. And then that $52, say it's another plus 100 bet, would be 104. And then the full price goes on and forward. But after that first day, we're taking a full price out. So the one more round ladder challenge is on the way. We will be trying to get from $10 to $10,000. We're going to try to do it. We're going to try to get 10 correct predictions in a row. And yes, it'll be one per card, maybe sometimes two, depending if we like something a lot on the prelims, like a fighter to win by round one KO or something like that. And then like a money line in the main event or so, maybe a parlay. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes it may be a doubleheader, maybe a parlay. I don't know, but I have to be real confident in it. So, but the ladder challenge will be starting. So that'll be another fun thing we could have for the channel. Nikki V89 says, Gav, sorry I missed it leaving work. You're good, brother. You're good. You can still watch this back. We have a nice little hour. Go back and check it out on your own leisure. You feel me? 10,000 would be nice. 10,000 would be nice. And it would be off nothing. You would have already gotten your $10 back from your initial put in on the first bet. And at any point, you'd be able to cash out and be like, oh, I made this much. You don't have to ride for the 10,000. Only my degenerate ass is going to be riding. But, you can do what you want to. I'm just going to be providing a solid pick. My number one pick for each card is probably going to be that every time. And my one for that last card was Durn Decision. I had a lot of faith in Durn Decision, and that's what we got. So that's why I use that as the example. And then Infrared says, what you buying Dakota with that 10K? Probably a ring. There's nothing else I can do with that 10K to make that girl happy. Besides that, I've done all the vacations. I've done all the gifts. I've done the purses. I've done the shoes. There's only one thing she wants left. So you already know what that is. But anyways, thanks guys for coming through. Appreciate you guys. We cashed on CPUnits last week. Hopefully we cash again this week. I'll be putting the graphic out on social. Don't forget to scan this QR code. Don't forget to follow on the social so you can see the parlay. if you didn't catch it live, or if you missed it, or if you're lazy, or anything of the sort. Don't forget to follow. We'll be live on the Main Card Minute for prelims and main card. Don't forget to scan the QR code there as well. Become a part of that family. We're trying to get to 650. So please follow and show some love to the channel. I'm out of here. Enjoy your Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Stay safe. Eat some safe candy. Drink some good alcohol. Go to a fun party. Have some fun. Come back tomorrow hungover and watch some fights with this guy and the Main Card Minute. I'm out of here. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.
Meteor crashing in that earth. How my flow is hard since I was born. It's about time you notice. Smoke the palm flower now. No, it's not the lotus. Cannabis, sativa, indica, whatever's growing. It's a self-prescription. I hope it's not in cursive. I read a fine print like Swiss. I'm subversive, not coercive and mediocre, cause I'm assertive. Put my way in the smoke sessions, now I'm inserted. Hash me out on a beat, I bet I get it high. Better keep the bass low. We drink, so get a case slow. But my eyes real low like Janae Mary Jane, Mila J, 3 sons and 3 a day. Rolling on my women in my white sheets. High, I don't care if any low lights even like me. Why? I'm too crazy and indifferent to use Visine. I'm often spacing, tripping till this ain't a pipe dream. Bye.